Hell yeah, quick expository of my cats. This is Tick. He is an F4 Savannah, and he sounds like this. Absolutely magical stuff. He will continue growing to be roughly 15 pounds and about twice the size of an average-sized cat. He was found at a shelter in Huntsville, Alabama. He was labeled as a domestic shorthair, which is very clearly not entirely accurate. Here you can see as he's exploring his wonderful environment, as a cat would tend to do. But wait! A surprise on the horizon, as there is in fact a second cat. This is a tiny little black Bombay cat named Kiki. She's fully grown, she is 7 pounds, and she barely fits in your arms. She also loves to sit and flop everywhere. She's also very easily scared by basically everything. Tick loves to stick his face directly into the camera no matter what you're trying to do. You also have to be careful not to let him knock off every single thing you have on the counter. Because as he is a large lad, he has far too much energy. Now he's spotted his prey. His prey is his own sister, apparently.
Deja vu!
We here at Literally Artemis would like to inform you that neither cats were harmed in the making of this film. They, however, are both complete black and white little gremlins. The monochrome menaces. Here to stink up your home and make you very uncomfortable when you're trying to sleep by hitting you in the face constantly. You know, as for the expository mode itself, and how you question its limitations, benefits, or frustrations, I would say, more than anything, that in this particular context, this is not something that I personally prefer to do, so one of its major frustrations and limitations for me is just that it doesn't fit into the style of editing and recording that I like to do. And there's nothing wrong with that, but of course, you run into the problem of you're limited because it's just not something you can really come up with a lot of ideas for. It kind of ends up being sort of more jumbled together. And I had something more concrete for this originally, but unfortunately, a lot of the footage not only came out pretty bad, but on top of that, I just wasn't happy with what I wanted to do with it. But for sure, expository is just... I recognize that it's for documentary work, and that is what the class is for. But my brain simply tells me to just... I don't know, kind of wing it and do it the way I want to rather than following some kind of cut template. And I know that that defeats the purpose of learning specific modes, but I feel like that's really the only way I'm going to personally be able to create things that I'm happy with.